You've probably seen this guy around. He's crazy. He eats liver. He always wants more. He eats the eggs right out of a fish. He's a wild and crazy guy, and he's taken the internet by storm over the last few months.
More.
Seems like he just appeared out of nowhere in November, and then now he's got millions of followers and is rich as fuck because of how many supplements he sells. Liver supplements. He sells liver, the organ. The one that you use for catfish bait. I'm gonna call him by his first name, by the way. He's not actually named Liver King. He's named Brian. Brian Johnson, aka the Liver King, is the last glimpse modern society has into civilization and a way of life long gone. This man stares the technology we've spent thousands of years of human evolution to create and says, no thank you. This man doesn't even cook his food. Why have vegetables when you can have testicles? That's a weird catchphrase. That's his though, as he says that. Today, we're gonna be taking a deep dive into the Liver King because I think he's fascinating and you're gonna love this video because we're gonna do some of his shit, all right? But only if we get 50,000 likes. And also first, I'm gonna buy some of his supplements. Nothing gets the blood pumping quite like grass-fed beef spleen. My cousin ruptured his spleen in an unfortunate trampoline accident when I was a kid. I remember that. You can eat beef prostate. What? It's like the Chinese, the Szechuan beef pudding. I shouldn't probably say that at the very beginning of the video. Grass-fed. What the f? Liver King? $68! This dude literally suggests you eat 6 capsules of beef prostate a day. Dude, that is awesome. I'm gonna eat 6 capsules of beef prostate. Tenet number 1, sleep.
The first ancestral tenet is sleep, because that's the time the body and brain detox, recover, rebuild, and restore.
True.
We can go months without food.
No, we can't.
Weeks without water.
No, you can't.
But only days without sleep.
You can literally go like 72 hours without water without dying if you don't eat any food. If you eat like vegetables, whatever.
To get better sleep, get early morning sun exposure at the same time every day. Finish your last meal 3 to 4 hours before bed. Take in the sunset as a final environmental cue that the day is winding down.
I like to eat M&Ms in bed every night with my large protruding paunch just bloated while I'm sleeping on my wooden bed with my little goggles on. He recommends you to wear goggles. I actually do wear amber goggles before I go to bed because it helps. It generally does help you sleep.
Then put on your blue light blocking glasses.
Stunner shades activate.
So that the blue light from your phone and artificial lights inside don't trick your brain into thinking that it's daytime all over again.
It looks like those lights aren't even on for me. Let me see if you guys can see this shit. How do I look?
Start sleeping like our early ancestors did to rebuild your biological resilience.
In fucking fear of a saber-toothed tiger? Sure, yes, sir! Tenet 3, move. That's right, I skipped Tenet 2 because it's really crazy, and I'll show it to you in a second. I can't put it this early in the video. It's too crazy. He's pulling weight with his mouth, with his jaw. I think this is weird. This is weird to me. He's biting it like an animal. He's an animal.
Go to the grocery store often. But if I do, I'm coming in with one trip.
I told you he was self-aware. He's also an environmentalist. I almost said inventormentalist. He's a damn environmentalist. He's in bags, in one bag. Environmentalist. He's a damn environmentalist. That is cool though, you know. Every 7-year-old, every 10-year-old looking up to this guy right now. I like this one. Yeah, that thing. You keep hammering that ball. Yes. Today, we simulated a trip to the grocery store and I carried all the groceries with one hand. That's a successful simulated hunt. Now let me hit my ball. Tenet number 4, shield. Shield yourself from 5G, Wi-Fi, and any other harmful rays because it is so bad for you. It will rot your brain, your balls, and your pecker. Put your phone in a Faraday cage to protect yourself from its cancer-causing signals. But also drink Everclear, which is like gasoline, basically. It's just alcohol, pure alcohol. That's what he says in his little FAQ. It's kind of weird. I do have Faraday cages too, by the way, for my phones.
In that Faraday cage, is going to make sure to block all the EMFs from the phone so we can maintain this healthy, pristine environment that we created that's EMF free.
Relentless pinging and zinging is not good for my brain. I put my phone in a Faraday cage because I don't like putting it in airplane mode. I like to stick it out. I don't know, it's confusing. Remember, 50,000 likes and I'll literally live like the Liver King for a week. Tenet number 5, connect. This clip explains it all pretty much. Align your chakras.
The 5th ancestral
Walk around
tenet
it in the dirt.
is connect, because our early ancestors were in constant contact with the earth. Start with 10 minutes, see how you feel. I bet you come back for more.
No, I won't, because I'll have burrs in my feet, and then I'll be crying like a baby, like a child. Like my ancestors did before me when they were attacked by the short-faced bear and the saber-toothed tiger. I'd be crying. I'll be crying. Oh, he's beehive. Poor guy. Tenet 6, cold. I get down with some cold, man.
Comfort is not good for the organism.
You know, that's not true. Humans are a super organism, by the way. We have 50 trillion cells and then quadruple that in just microorganisms within our guts. We're a super organism, so. I don't even have any tenets and I'm smart.
I'm with Liver Queen and Liver Boys.
Here he is, looking so happy. So happy in the bathtub.
Liver King
Those poor kids. That one on the left looks like he's really panicking. I've done an ice bath. I think they're fun. I like it. I like the cold. I like the cold. You know what I like more though?
Man.
Tenet number 7. Sun.
The 7th ancestral tenet is sun, because our early ancestors didn't brush, didn't floss, didn't get cavities. At the heart of midday sun exposure is vitamin D.
They did get cavities though. They did, especially at the advent of agriculture and, you know, wheats and foods and things like that. They did. Their teeth fell out of their heads. They just didn't live long enough really for that to happen.
You let the sun on you, through the eyes, on the face, on the skin. You put a smile on your face.
I'm not against this. I think the Liver King's onto something. I think generally if the world lived like this, if America lived like this, we'd all be better off. Genuinely speaking, I believe that. Maybe not with like the organ meat stuff, because it seems like we would be eating a lot of like matter and things like that. It just seems like I'd rather have most people just eat, you know, mush, whatever they eat normally. Save all the good stuff for me and my family. But I do think everyone should sun their butthole. Tenet number 8.
Fight!
Because men evolved fighting, hunting, protecting, struggling, persevering, winning.
Perseverance.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
When we win, we get rewarded with a boost of dopamine and androgens that cultivate such behavior.
I get rewarded with a boost of dopamine and androgens when I beat my wife, when I beat a boss in Elden Ring, and also whenever I eat copious amounts of Oreos and just jack off into the toilet. Tenet 9. Bond. I kind of like this one. Breaking bread with those around you. I do like that. I think bonding. Me and my bros, we hang out in the hot tub almost every night. Me and the bros. Ooh. Tenet number 2. Eat.
The 2nd ancestral tenet is eat. Because we evolved eating the whole animal. Nose to tail, horns to hooves. But in the modern world, we choose processed foods and muscle meats.
I do.
Over the most nutrient.
I do. I love candies. I love candies and sweets. I love candies and sweets and farts in a jar. But you know, that is kind of primal though, you know. Anyways.
Ditch the processed foods, the seed oils, and the liquid calories, and start incorporating primal fare, like liver, heart, whole foods, bone marrow, and bone broth into your diet to express the leanest, strongest, healthiest version of you.
What about if I just eat hamburgers, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then sausage from Whataburger, and then I eat Burger King foot lettuce? What about if I just drink seed?
But how often do I eat the liver? Tell me how much I need to eat the liver!
Liver King here. It's not quite dinner time, but it is snack time. And while this isn't the most delicious snack, it is a sure as hell nutritious snack. I'm gonna take a huge bite out of these testicles. All I did was remove the membrane here. You can see the other membrane's fully intact. Here we go.
My guy just tried so hard not to start crying. Balls are good, by the way. Rocky Mountain oysters, I've had them fried. I've never eaten them raw, and I never will eat them raw because it's 2022 and I have other options of food to eat, like really anything else, to be honest.
This is what I'm eating for my Monday dinner.
Here's
I'm
one of
gonna
his
start with
meals.
a whole beef, protein
beef,
shake, which
beef,
also has
beef.
organs and colostrum in it. And colostrum is perhaps the most potent growth factor peptide in existence. We have
Colostrum?
liver with breakfast.
That's what little baby cattle eat when they suckle on their mama's tit in the first couple of days of their life. But the real question is, the existence of Liver King implies the existence of Liver Queen. Is Liver Queen Liver Queef? I didn't come up with that. Literally all the comments are people asking about his wife and whether or not she queefs. And he literally, he's responded to it on multiple occasions. He's fucking awesome. Aside from the food he's eating, looks fucking disgusting now, for real.
Looking here, I'm with the Maasai, and the Maasai don't eat the eyes or the nails. But like I said, I was gonna try and sneak one out. And they're not looking, so here we go.
Ew. Ew. Even the tribes folk are literally grossed out laughing at him. They're like, we wouldn't fucking eat that, you sick Why are you eating that?
Once you pop it, all the flavor comes out. And now I will have the best ancestral vision Liver King out.
No, you're gonna have diarrhea, liquid diarrhea, and a lot of different amoebas and prions infecting your bloodstream and in your brain because you just ate an eyeball.
Got a pair of testicles and pizzle. In the spirit of like sports like, pre-game for the Olympians was eating testicle. Our gladiators ate testicle. Need I say more?
I don't think they did. Why would they do that? He doesn't eat the animal from toe to tail or whatever he said. He eats it from root to stem, brother. Just like a fucking poor cow just off screen with its dick and balls gone.
This is our second African sunrise breakfast, but this time we're gonna have some fresh blood.
Yeah.
And as much as he will pour, Liver King will drink. All the way to the top. How long do you think this will take me to drink? Liver King out.
I don't know about that. Would you rather eat huge balls or blood? Honest, as a community, we're all on the same wavelength, generally speaking. As a community, we've come a long ways. We continuously hit milestones. The channel does very well. And somehow the internet throws a curveball consistently every week, almost every video. There's some random insane shit. That's one of the craziest things I think I've ever really seen.
We got some ground beef,
that looks
liver,
so
heart,
good.
pancreas, spleen, kidney,
That
some
looks so
muscle meat,
delicious.
some sour cream, some
I love
fermented
that.
salsa.
I love how delicious that looks.
I got my vegetables right here.
I see what he did. Those aren't vegetables. That's skin. That's fried skin from a pig.
We got liver, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We got the bone marrow with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Again, just huge femur bone with a huge chunk of bone marrow here in the middle. We're gonna scoop that out.
Gross. There's a bunch of things Liver King loves to eat. These are things he hates. Liver King does not like these.
I don't always have an afternoon nap, but when I do,
It's
I like
pizza.
to barbecue some pizzas.
It's pizza. He loves barbecuing pizzas with a World War II flamethrower. Where'd he go? Did he go hang out in Croatia for the weekend or something like that? You can get new guns in America, especially Texas. Look at that thing pissing. Surprised he doesn't try to eat it. He loves eating pissers. Seed oils.
This is why I'm showing you guys the dangerous, destructive seed oils. These things are destructive for your health, so we're gonna destruct these.
And the environment. Monocropping is pretty bad for the environment. Oh my God, now he's shooting a f***ing Soviet machine gun. Oh, this is cool. Why is he playing with old guns?
I only use ancient ancestral weapons from the Second World War.
Liver King here. What you're looking at is a pile of highly processed carbs laden with omega-6 seed oils, some fake flavors. These sort of things are gonna do more destruction than.
Is that a grenade? That's a stick grenade.
Go.
I love the way he runs too. He runs like an ape, kind of like a big ape. Like if a gorilla was just taller and had shorter arms and, you know, longer legs, was more like a human. He really does seem like a nice guy though, like a cool guy. He seems like he's trying to do better people. He's not like, if he's lying about steroids, even then, I don't get the hate. I really love him. I think he's a great dude. And I really want to make a video where I actually do this stuff because we do some of it already, so.
Are you kidding?